Hi, I'm Richard Weatherman from AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com, and I'm here to present to you what the key drivers are to readmission prevention through transitional care services and in-home support. Why has acute facility readmission become such a hot topic? As technical as the answer might appear to be, it is very simple. It costs everyone, and I do mean everyone, billions of dollars a year to account for, manage, treat, and attempt to accomplish a second time what should have happened the first time. Having a clear, concise transition from the facility to the home and in-home support, the transition from door to door are the key drivers for readmission prevention. To put the previous into perspective, in 2015, the problem of acute and subacute readmissions hit an all-time high in the U.S. to the tune of $41.3 billion in additional hospital costs for this one fiscal year. Now, combine that with the poor outcomes to the affected patients, we have created a national tragedy. Statistics show that 1 in 5 CHF patients are readmitted within 30 days, and 76% of these readmissions are preventable. The fact is, hospitals have little to no control over the care that patients receive after their discharge from an inpatient stay. Now, this is also why we believe that it's unfair to penalize the facility. Recent studies show that hospitals that engage in collaborative activities lower their number of readmissions by coordinating with post-acute care providers such as in-home care companies. What are the top reasons for 30-day hospital CHF readmissions? 1. Lack of communication at multiple levels. 2. Failure to make follow-up appointments. 3. Failure to understand medication management. 4. Non-adherence to lifestyle recommendations. 5. Failure to understand and actively participate in the management of their chronic disease. And 6. Absence of in-home support. With the absence of in-home support, patients returning home can get confused and forget to make follow-up appointments. Failure to understand their medications, not following their lifestyle recommendations, failure to participate and manage their disease, and will often not communicate because they don't know with whom to communicate. AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com helps avoid these 6 issues by 1. Performing home safety age checks with recommendations, providing personal caregiving services, providing transportation, hospital pickups and appointments, providing medication reminders and compliance reports, providing in-home care education for patients, and providing easy communication and tracking through our proprietary system. In addition, by utilizing AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com's transition team, processes, and our trained caregivers at discharge greatly bridges the huge disjointed gap between facilities and the home. As patients traverse from one healthcare setting to another, the only common denominator between settings is the patient. The patient must become and remain the focal point of all communication and coordination of care. Streamlined care plans and proper discharge preparation of patients and family members are crucial for the prevention of multiple hospitalizations. Monitoring these key indicators can drive quality outcomes in the home that directly correlate to reducing unnecessary hospital readmissions of patients within the first 30 days of discharge. So, introducing our transitional care services and how it all works. First of all, it's important to have a team assembled to make these transitions successful. AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com has established a solid, stable relationships with multiple home health and hospice agencies in situations where skilled care is needed. In most cases, though, there will be a need for just a care manager RN to do things such as set up and administer medications, or things that non-skilled personnel must be trained on. This will allow us to further educate and encourage the patient to be more involved in their self-directed care. Having a higher success rate in their recovery is not an accident. It is taught, trained, and tested as a matter of course for us. Our simple transition process. We first prepare the discharge by working with the discharge department of the facility by collecting the needed patient data, the diagnosis, care plan, doctor's orders and instructions, medication lists, supplies and equipment needed, important contacts, HIPAA release, and an advanced directory if they have one. This is all done by utilizing our simple one-page transition checklist form to make sure that we have everything we need to successfully take the patient home. At the same time, we meet with the patient, family members, and anyone that may be involved in the patient's care. We then go out and do a home inspection in preparation for the patient to come home. Utilizing our forms, we do a home safety age check, double checking on what supplies and equipment that are needed, educating the care team, and scheduling the appropriate caregivers. The transition. Now we get the discharge representative to sign off on our transition checklist form, reviewing we have everything we need, and then, unless other arrangements have been made, pick up the patient and their personal items and transport them home. When the patient arrives home, they are greeted with the care team and are induced and oriented on the care plan, medication, and expectations. Real important to get started off right and make things run smooth. We also ensure that the forms are complete, and for full accountability, we take that extra step by sending a copy back to the facility, thus keeping the facility informed on the successful transition. Through our cloud-based proprietary system, all concerned stay in communication through our specialized portals. Easing the transition from hospital to home by working with post-acute providers like AdvantagePlusCaregivers.com, who focus on empowering the patient in the management of their care, is essential for the recovery and overall betterment of their health. Utilizing our transitional form, handoff procedures, and proprietary technology helps assure the smooth transition from facility to home. Let's bridge this critical gap from facility to home by utilizing our transitional care services.